Hello, this is Doug, the 2-Minute Gardener, continuing our series on small backyard remodels. This one, we're going to kind of look at different ideas for a shade structure, paver patio layout, and a cut flower garden. So let's get started. So this particular backyard was an old broken swimming pool. They had already demoed it by the time I showed up. Also had concrete that had been poured in 3 different eras, so none of it matched and none of it was very unified. So basically we wanted to just blow it all up and start all over. So again, not a big backyard, but we wanted to get a kind of a unifying idea, and I really recommended pavers. As you saw in last week's video about pavers versus concrete, I think you can get some really great color textures with pavers, as you're going to see shortly. So once we decided on that, time to demo it out, get out the big red hose, figure out the patio layout. Now this particular patio is kind of unique in that it had right in the middle 2 flower beds for a cut flower garden. Roses, irises, tulips, all kinds of wonderful things to put into vases. So once we established where the flower beds were going to go, then we laid out the patio, and it's time to start bringing in the crushed road base, which gets compacted, and then the leveling sand. And then we do the pavers. Now this particular paver is antique cobble. This is actually a mixture of 2 different colors of pavers. Brownstone and terracotta, and we're actually doing the border in the terracotta color, so we have kind of a nice contrast between the 2 colors. So again, as we do with all paver patios, you're going to lay that field out and then do the laborious process of trimming the edges to do that border. And like you saw in last week's video with pavers, you then do you cement those pavers in, and locking those pavers in gives you a nice firm base in there, and then you add the polymeric sand and compact it all, and you get that really nice sand. Now the other part of this was getting a shade structure in. The client picked this wonderful shade structure. This is a synthetic shade structure, a louvered shade structure, and there's a link in the video description and comment section if you want more information about this shade structure. It's really kind of ingenious because 2 things. It's louvered, so we can be totally open or totally closed. Just kind of cranks open like that. It's kind of neat. But the other part that's kind of cool is the louvers have little rain gutters, so it directs all the water off the roof into that center beam and the side beams, and then down to the vertical beams and out to the garden. So these are some of the bulbs. We did a lot of bulbs. I actually donated a few from my garden. I have all kinds of lilies and irises that I like to propagate each year. So I brought in some of my bearded irises and belladonna lilies. And then we just kind of had some fun plant shopping, getting all kinds of cool little salvias and snapdragons and pansies, and kind of filled it all in. So there it is, all finished, small garden remodel with a cut flower garden and a synthetic shade structure. Really kind of wonderful. They added some really wonderful cafe lights and also a little raised herb garden. So that one got its own little irrigation tube to it to really kind of tie it in nicely and get watered. And I love the little raised herb garden. It's kind of neat because when you're dealing with just the small herbs, basil, thyme, and that kind of thing, it's really nice to have it raised up high. And there again is that fabulous shade structure. Open, close, open, close. Oh, it's just a really kind of thing. Again, it's from Purple Leaf Industries, and there's links in the comment section and video for more information about it. It's a 10 by 14 shade structure. Well, that's all the time we have for today. If you enjoyed this video, hit that like button and subscribe to get more of my garden videos. Until next time, this is Doug, the 2-Minute Gardener, saying thanks for watching.